Okay, this is part 2 of our English 8 lesson. Okay, let's check the work that you just did. And again, if you did not do the work, please pause the video, do the work, then come back and watch it. This is to help you prepare for your test. Okay, number 1 in exercise D on page 236. We're deciding, is this a sentence, is it a fragment, or is it a run-on? Before we do that, a sentence. A sentence has a subject and a verb and expresses a complete thought. A fragment is missing one or more. It's either missing the subject, it's missing the verb, or it's missing the complete thought. And a run-on is when we have a subject and a verb, it expresses a complete thought, and another subject and a verb that expresses a complete thought. But when we put them together, there's no conjunction. Sometimes we put a conjunction without the comma. Sometimes we put a comma without a conjunction. Both of that would be wrong. You have to have a comma and a conjunction or a semicolon. Let's look at your answers. Number 1, tides caused by the Earth's rotation and the sun's and moon's gravitational pulls. It is a fragment. It's a lot of words, but it does not have a complete thought. The Pacific Ocean covers about 1/3 of the Earth. That is a sentence. Number 3, new marine life is discovered every day. The ninja shark, a type of lantern shark with consistent black skin and a dimly glowing head, was recently discovered. It's kind of weird, isn't it? That is a what? That's a run-on. That is a subject and verb. New marine life is discovered every day. That's a sentence. Then so is the ninja shark, a type of lantern shark with consistent black skin and dimly glowing head, was recently discovered. That is also a sentence. I have to have either a semicolon or a comma and a conjunction to join those two sentences. Number 4, do the oceans have lakes known as brine pools? That is a sentence. Number 5, lying on the ocean's floor, wrecks abound in every ocean. That is a sentence. Exercise E, number 1. You were supposed to cross out a verb if it was incorrect and to give the correct verb. James took sick while deep sea fishing. He didn't take sick. He what? He became ill. Number 2. Anna didn't go to lose the library book. She didn't go anywhere. She didn't intend to lose the book. Noah, 5 swimmers were catched in a rip current and almost drowned last Saturday. No, it should say Noah, 5 swimmers were caught in a rip current and almost drowned last Saturday. Number 4, Joshua set his tablet on the table and plugs it in to recharge. No, Joshua set, S-E-T, he set his tablet on the table and not plugs, he plugged. He did it in the past into recharge. Number 5, Missy asked Nana to learn her how to decorate the sugar cookies. Well, Nana can't learn her anything. Nana can what? Teach. Let's look at exercise F. We're looking for subject-verb agreement. Remember, if a subject is going to be singular or plural, so is our verb. It's going to be plural or singular, and they have to be the same, okay? Number 1, part of being a good student is or are learning how to study. Well, what's the prepositional phrase of being a good student? And is my subject in there? No, because that's the prepositional phrase. So part is or are learning how to study. My subject is part. Is part singular or plural? It is singular. So my verb is. Each of the members of the class has or have a different learning and studying style. Prepositional phrases. Of the members of the class. Okay, so my subject is the word each. Each has or each have. Is the word each singular or plural? It is singular, so the answer is has. Look at number 3. Several in the class with similar learning styles has or have formed a study group that meets every week. Prepositional phrases, in the class with similar learning styles. So my subject is several. Is several singular or plural? It is plural. So my verb is the word have. Number 4, cramming for a test is or are not the same as studying for a test. Okay, prepositional phrases, for a test and for a test. So my subject is cramming. Is cramming singular or plural? It is singular. So cramming is not. Number 5, Trisha and Paul review every night. Okay, what's the subject? Trisha, Paul. Is that singular or plural? That is plural because it has the word and. It means both of them. Okay, so Trisha and Paul review. Look at exercise G, the last one that you did for me. You're supposed to identify these nouns. Let's look together. David Livingstone, the famous missionary to Africa, was the first European to see Victoria Falls, Lake Banyuwanula, and Lake Ngami. And I don't think I said that last word correctly. Okay, what is the prepositional phrases? Are there any? Let's look through there. There are not. Okay, so I'm sorry, to Africa is a prepositional phrase. So what's the verb? Was. Who or what was? I hope you said David Livingstone, because David Livingstone is the subject. If you said missionary, you were wrong, because what is missionary? Missionary is the appositive. It clarifies which David Livingstone we are talking about. Okay, so David Livingstone is the subject. Missionary is the appositive. We said that was as a verb. Now the next word that this book asks us to clarify is the word European. What is European? Hopefully you said it was a predicate nominative. How did you know? You have a linking verb. Does, we have a predicate nominative, you take your subject equals what? So David Livingstone equals what? European. European is a predicate nominative. Look at number 2. Alfred Lord Tennyson, the poet laureate of England from 1850 to 1892, was a prolific Victorian poet. Okay, prepositional phrases. When you look through there, you have of England. Since of England is a prepositional phrase, what is England? The object of a preposition. From 1852 to 1892 is a prepositional phrase as well. What is the verb? Was. Who or what was? Alfred Lord Tennyson. By the way, that whole thing is his name. Okay? Alfred Lord Tennyson is the subject. Was is the verb. Was is a linking verb. So if I have a predicate nominative, I would say Alfred Lord Tennyson equals poet. Poet is a predicate nominative. What is Victorian? Victorian is an adjective telling me what kind of a poet. Looking at the same sentence, what is laureate? Poet laureate, what is that? Okay, that is, by the way, that's a paid poet. That's what his job is to write poetry. And it is a positive. Okay, I want you tonight for homework to do exercise, the exercises on page 237. I'm not going to give you anything online. I'm just going to have you do page 237 so that tomorrow we can go over it and we can get you ready for this test. Okay? All right, guys. I miss you. Have a good day.